You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, broadcasting to you live from the Paddock Mall, streaming live, WOCA, The Source Radio. As we make our way through this last full week here of March, we want to thank everybody who's joining us this morning, AM Ocala Live, as we got some new announcements, so to speak, to get the morning rolling. And that comes from our friends here, right here at the Paddock Mall, as we'll be mentioning it as the show goes on. But until further notice, the Paddock Mall is closed, as some people knew from yesterday, just trying to spread the word that as everything continues on with COVID-19 and the novel coronavirus, as certain things transpire to the idea of kind of keeping the concept of keeping things closed and the social distancing and everything else that goes on. One space that we kind of saw inevitable, just wasn't sure when it was going to happen, is our Paddock Mall. So Paddock Mall is closed until further notice. However, with that in mind, the Chick-fil-A within the Paddock Mall is open and ready to serve, as they say that the order curbside, a Chick-fil-A mobile app, or their temporary drive-through that they have set up near Texas Roadhouse, is going to be open from 11 a.m. to 2:30. So from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., you can order your curbside Chick-fil-A through the mobile app, and you got that at least. So those who are waking up with us, getting ready for some breakfast, having their coffee, and they're still thinking some Chick-fil-A, even though the Paddock Mall is closed, you still have an opportunity to, through the mobile app, get some food nonetheless. Now, as we make our way, like I said, now through Tuesday of this week. This is the big week. This is, I'd say, the meat and potatoes of everything that we've gotten into with COVID-19 and the coronavirus and the expectations of what it means with the economy, our government, everybody else who may be at home now in lieu of quarantine, or more of the testing that has gone on. As hey, we try to keep it positive, insightful, and still try to keep it somewhat of a morning show. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, buddy? Good morning, Carlos. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm hanging in there. Not too bad. I got some good sleep last night, which helps to take on the action for today. And we got a good show lined up. We always have a good show. That's what we always say, right?
Yeah,
I take that bit from Conan O'Brien. He used to say that every time. He's like, "We got a good show for you." And they always got a good show, right?
Got a good show.
As it is Tuesday, that's a lot of people's favorite day here at the Source for AM Ocala Live, with the idea of Carol Ann Baldwin coming in later to talk a little gardening stuff, because at least people are still doing that. That's what a lot of people I find out are doing, or working in the yard, getting caught up in things like that. And at the same time, too, we're going to have Matt Gibbs for auto repair, personal care, Sunrise Automotive. What Matt Gibbs in there, talk about, some automotive stuff if you want to fix your car and everything else. But all prior to that, we have coming in at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to have Marion County Schools. We're going to have Heidi Mayer and Kevin Christensen in the studio to talk a little bit of everything that's going on in lieu of course, COVID-19 and what it's done with our public schools, and some of the expectations in lieu of that, and then some other stuff that they actually have going on that is, I guess, the thoughtful ideas to continue moving forward in hindsight to see what we can still do to stay positive and problem solve to get through this. As like I said, we got a good show for you, and as the sun's coming up too, that's a good sign. This beautiful weather we've been having, although dry, a little bit moisture in the morning with some patchy fog here and there, as it is currently 59 degrees right now with us at the Paddock Mall, and they got us going all the way to just like yesterday into the high 80s, baby. This is it. We're in spring now. Last week was like getting into that first official with the day of the 20th or the 19th into the 20th, and now we're in it. We're in spring, baby. Now there is a 20% chance, 30% into tomorrow night for possibility of rain. We've been talking about it for the last 2 weeks, about maybe some rain, with the expectation of kind of wiping away some of this pollen and some of the dust that's out there blowing from the plants and trees, to kind of knock that down a little bit for us, so we can identify that a little better. People who are sneezing and coughing, so it's allergies rather than COVID-19 nonetheless. But as we got a beautiful weather week for the rest of the week here, as lows for Tuesday Or I'm sorry, for tonight, 64 into tomorrow, low 64, and then, like we said, just 80s for the rest of the week, possibly into the lower to mid 90s by the weekend, with mostly sunny skies, looking just absolutely beautiful. Now we come back, we're going to get some of the conversation rolling here, get you an idea of what's coming up with the show, and touch base and keep you moving through here to Wednesday. I want to thank you for listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA The Source, and we'll be back right after this.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Well, the new year is upon us, and that means getting to those forgotten projects that you promised you would. So whether you're tackling a small honey-do list or building the Taj Mahal, Sunbelt Rentals will help you get the job done right with the right tools. From carpet cleaners to excavators, Sunbelt Rentals has what you need. So what are you waiting for? Get it done. Rent it now from Sunbelt Rentals, located on Highway 27, just a half mile east of I-75, or visit sunbeltrentals.com. Get it done. Rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals.
Record high temperatures for Friday. Today will be very warm with partial sunshine. High 87 to 89. Clear night, low 64 to 68. Partial sunshine for tomorrow. Wednesday's high 85 to 88. Then at night, mainly clear with a low 65 to 69. Another partly sunny and warm day for Thursday. High 85 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
Howdy, folks. RL here to tell you about Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen Silver Springs has been serving yummy foods and ice cream made fresh to order for 46 years. Their gift cards are perfect for those you love for any occasion. Our ice cream cakes are awesome. And as far as grilled foods, DQ does it right. From grilled chicken to our famous foot-long chili dogs. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
We are proud to announce the Conservative Watch Hour on WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM every Friday at 11 a.m. Hosted by Annie Marie Delgado, President of Trump Team 2020 Florida, and her co-host Ann Vandersteel with SteelTruth.com. We are serving a higher level of excellence, and we are the only program of this type in this market. Don't miss your weekly dose of conservative talk radio. WOCA 11 a.m. Fridays, 96.3 and 1370 a.m.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
WOCA.
The Centers is open for services. They can provide telehealth services via iPhone or Android cell phone or computer. Please call them at 352-291-5555.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Medical providers are special, and to look special, they go to Scrub Paradise in Ocala. Located off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival, Scrub Paradise has a wide selection of top brand scrubs, medical shoes, and accessories. Embroidery is also available. Don't settle for the same boring scrubs. Visit Scrub Paradise today or call 352-873-4368. Your favorite brands are on sale. 352-873-4368. That number again is 352-873-4368.
This is Jan from Palm Garden, and March 30th is Doctor's Day. We are so grateful for the tireless dedication and professionalism of all the doctors we work with. I'd like to single out our medical directors, Alfonso, Martinez, and Sid Clevenger, and our attending physicians, Doctors Kidambi, Panchel, and Siva, for their ongoing service to our precious residents. Join me in wishing all the fine doctors of Ocala and Marion County a happy Doctor's Day on March 30th, and thank you from Palm Garden.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
This is Jeopardy!
Here are the categories.
I'll take Mike Scott Plumbing for 1,000, please, Alex.
Answer. Daily double.
I'll wager 5,000.
All right. Here is the clue. PU is the type of this complication.
What is a sewage backup?
Yes, that's right.
It's all fun and games until something happens to you, like a septic system failure or a clogged drain or line, leaving you saying PU. But not to worry. Mike Scott Plumbing is there to get you out of that jeopardy and back on track. And they don't charge extra for nights, weekends, or holidays. From septic pumping to lawn irrigation to high-efficiency water heaters. At Mike Scott Plumbing, if water runs through it, we do it. Stop by one of the newly renovated showrooms in Hernando or Wildwood, or call today, 237-2888. That's 237-2888.
Mike Scott.
Record high temperatures for Friday. Today will be very warm with partial sunshine. High 87 to 89. Clear night, low 64 to 68. Partial sunshine for tomorrow. Wednesday's high 85 to 88. Then at night, mainly clear with a low 65 to 69. Another partly sunny and warm day for Thursday. High 85 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
WOCA.
Ocala!
And you're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. As we're streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA, The Source Radio. Happy Tuesday, everybody, as we're making our way, like I keep saying, through the last full week of March. I think a lot of people are ready to move on with this month and get into April.
And I would say the springtime is definitely in the air, like you said, because
Yep. And after everything within involved of COVID-19 and everything else, so I think everybody's ready to kind of see a little different month and a little different change of pace, nonetheless. So, as hopefully we can get through this week and see ourselves come out pretty good on Friday. I've said it before, where it feels like the last 2 weeks, where we start the show on a Monday to where we've seen it end on a Friday, has been just like you never knew we were going to get to that point, with the idea of the closures and everything that had come through, with cancellations of all the events and all the stuff in lieu of the pandemic. And I think, with that being said too, it's now everything that we've been doing in lieu of that is kind of like, okay, now we're kind of in the meat and potatoes of it. Now we're in the thick of it. This is where it comes down to truly working through these next few days to get to the end of this week, so we can see where we're at come the beginning of next week, as we arrive then for what will become April. And then also too, what they're talking about is, I think Tuesday, will have been the 15-day period since we started the idea of doing what we can to minimize the spread of the coronavirus. So I think that's part of the concept too, with all the information out there that the experts are trying to do, is to see where we're at within that 15-day period and everything else. I did hear something crazy, man. You know, the Diamond Princess, the cruise ship that was off there for a while, that had people who had been diagnosed with coronavirus. They were saying that just a few days ago they were running some tests or something to that extent, and they actually had found that there's still coronavirus on certain surfaces and stuff like that, even up to 17 days after the thing had been evacuated and then try to get in there and cleaned and so on and so forth. So that's kind of alarming for a lot of the experts, saying that they didn't think it would be on the surfaces of things for as long as it has, which is kind of like the a red flag sort of thing too, but it's to the concern that, like, okay, so what we're doing is necessary because of how long you can go without the symptoms, considering you may still be carrying it and all that kind of stuff. So it's still in that moment of peril, if you will. So getting to the end of this week, I think, will help some of the mindset for a lot of people nonetheless, but we'll see. As we make our way towards the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour, when we come back, we're going to have Heidi Mary, Kevin Christensen here in the studio to talk a little bit with what's going on with Marion County schools in lieu of the coronavirus and COVID-19 and what we see happening, what we can see coming up to the horizons, and what's going on now with everything. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, and we'll be back right after this. Yeah, there's a moth out there banging against the window. I thought that was a bird for a second. You're listening to AM Ocala Live. We'll be back right after this.